Hello everyone, my name is Mystic Bilzer. Welcome to my first interview. Let's start with the introduction. Melboi, how are you doing today and who are you exactly?
I'm doing fine. Uh, my left arm's sore from getting a COVID vaccine, and I'm basically a director, writer, and voice actor and scholar. I'm not like doing this professionally.
Alright, and what do you do as a content producer?
I personally mainly write and direct for projects of my own. I study film out of this, basically learning certain techniques, etc.
And what kind of content do you make yourself or did you help creation with?
Um, I basically make machinima, sort of, but I created the Mercs of Pandora series that lasted a single episode. um, which could have gone on to be more. We could have released the second one actually months ago, but I was just not happy with it, and then just a lot of bad things happened behind the camera. So, yeah.
I was part of the production from Pandora's Box, at least Mercenaries of Pandora, that's how it's officially called. It was really nice to work
Yes.
with, and the first episode was really cool in my opinion.
Yeah, for me personally, it wasn't the best work that I did better work later on. I mean, none of it was spectacular, but it was definitely a step in the right direction.
And are there any people you'd like to work with?
Um, to be honest, I think that I worked with enough people that I did not know. I would say that I want to kind of just keep it more personal based and just work with my closer friends that I know of currently and just kind of keep it to a more close bias. Maybe later on, and if I really needed help, then I'd branch out to someone else. But for the most part, I just mainly my close friends.
And what did frustrate you the most during the content creating? Examples maybe editing or waiting for voice lines, body actors.
There was a lot, to be honest. It was a very stressful experience personally. Because I did not know any of these people, so I did not know if I could rely. Like I knew none of them IRL. Eventually, like near the very end of production, I brought in one of my close friends, but wasn't for too long. Personally, I would easily say the body acting. I would probably say the body acting and the editing bit because body finding body actors for bigger scenes is like next to impossible. It takes hours on end, and I felt so it was just time wasted to record a 10-second scene. It was torture practically. I think I'd rather be waterboarded or have a car battery electrifying my nipples than have to deal with one more segment of the scene from hell. Uh, and the editing would sometimes take a while, and then we'd have to find someone else to do it, but then, it wasn't good enough, so we had to go back to the original person. It was just a mess, but I'm glad that I'm doing it with more people that I know now.
And did you also consider trying animation like other YouTubers do with Source Filmmaker or Blender?
As in myself trying animation?
Yourself, and maybe you tried getting it for your shows, or was it too difficult, or didn't you know about the existence?
I had an idea to use it at some point, like it was in the script. I had directions for it. I always kind of knew that I don't think we're ever going to get to this point that we're going to use animation, but I kind of had it written in just to be safe. Me, I am not talented enough at all in that area, and I suck at in like computer graphics and stuff like that. So there's no way in hell that I would have been able to learn how. But for a while there was a chance that maybe we could have had it, but again, I kind of knew that the show was doomed to fail for a while, so I basically always knew that it would never come about.
Like when there's going to be a silence and it keeps silence, and then you kind of know it's going downhill, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of. It's not really a silence, more of just kind of nothing's going right. For instance, we thought that, oh, we can have this done, if they can turn their lines by this date, and now it's weeks past what they were supposed to turn in their lines by, etc.
What are you planning on doing now while looking towards the future?
I have currently working on. I bailed away from Halo since I was never too interested on a game I'm more passionate about, and that is Red Dead Redemption 2. And I've writing a sort of episodical featurette known as Tales of the West, which is basically, so far I have an idea of a 3-part kind of trilogy of 3 different stories about 10 minutes in length each that kind of show different things about the West. For instance, the first one is Revenge, about a man who is betrayed by his old partner and the relationship they have and how he seeks out revenge, of course. That one currently is written. We don't have voice actors or anything lined up, but the script of that is fully written, so that's in production. So far that's about it. I just kind of want to make it so it's more close related to people that I know instead of people more abroad, if that makes sense.
And what do you need to achieve that goal of production, in your opinion?
Personally, I just need to make sure that I'm working with the right people, I would say. Because last time there were just some that I feel like I just should not have worked with at all.
And is there anything else you'd still like to say before we end this close interview?
Not necessarily, no.
Alright, so you keep your end of the deal, not telling any secrets or things of treatment.
Do I?
Well, you're not gonna ask for help.
I'm not gonna ask. Well, I can't ask for help. I've been locked away in the basement. Though they have given me a very comfy chair.
Your salary will be cut in half.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get salary. I thought that I didn't get salary. I just get to go free.
Well, we gave you a golden head, so.
Fair point.
So, did you enjoy being on the show?
Yes, actually, I did. I would say that it was a interesting experience for me personally, especially since I'm half awake.
Would you come back for any other event on this channel if invited?
I would say yes, actually. I did enjoy it.
Alright. Then, hopefully I see you at the end of production.
Yes, hopefully.
Well, have a great night and sleep well.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, subscribe, and if you also want to be kidnapped by me, just say it down in the comments.
Got rough against rough. Look, I'm about to get this shit copyright. I don't care cause I love this song.
I was so happy. It had always been my dream to say the right line, but I blew it right away.